It's possible to be presented with options, yet subtly guided towards a specific outcome. That's the subtle power of the double bind, a sophisticated linguistic pattern used in Ericksonian hypnosis to influence the unconscious mind. It's not about manipulation, but about gently guiding individuals towards positive change by offering what appears to be a choice, while subtly directing them towards a desired outcome. Imagine a train track. For the train to run smoothly, both rails must be parallel. When they diverge, disaster strikes. Similarly, our conscious and unconscious minds often operate on different tracks, leading to internal conflict and hindering personal growth. The double bind acts as a bridge, aligning these tracks and facilitating smoother progress. This technique, popularized by the renowned psychiatrist and hypnotherapist Milton H. Erickson, isn't about forcing compliance. Instead, it leverages the natural workings of the mind. Our conscious mind, limited in its processing capacity, often defaults to the path of least resistance. The double bind capitalizes on this by presenting two options, both of which serve the hypnotist's therapeutic goal. The key lies in the illusion of choice. The listener feels they are making a decision, maintaining a sense of control, while the unconscious mind is subtly steered towards the desired outcome. This bypasses conscious resistance, allowing suggestions to penetrate deeper and take root more effectively. Let's illustrate with a classic example used in hypnotic inductions. I don't know if you'll go into trance quickly or slowly. This seemingly innocent question contains a powerful presupposition that the person will enter a trance state. The conscious mind might ponder the speed, but the unconscious has already accepted the underlying suggestion of entering trance. The double bind's versatility extends far beyond inductions. It can be woven into therapeutic suggestions to address various issues. Consider a client struggling with weight loss. Instead of simply saying, "You will eat healthier," a therapist might use a double bind like, "When you go to the grocery store, will you focus on the fresh produce section, or will you explore the aisles for healthy whole grain options?" Both choices encourage healthier eating habits, regardless of which the client consciously selects. Similarly, for someone trying to quit smoking, a double bind could be, "When you feel the urge to smoke, will you choose to take a few deep breaths and practice the relaxation technique we discussed, or will you listen to the calming audio recording I provided?" Again, both options steer the client away from lighting a cigarette and towards healthier coping mechanisms. Crucially, double binds can be strategically placed throughout a hypnosis session for maximum impact. They can be used during the initial induction to facilitate trance entry, as a deepening technique to enhance the hypnotic state, following direct suggestions to reinforce them, integrated within parables or metaphors to convey indirect suggestions, and even as post-hypnotic suggestions to influence behavior after the session. Here are some more concrete examples of how double binds can be applied in therapy. Weight management. Instead of focusing on restriction, a double bind can offer choices. Within a healthy framework, when faced with a buffet, will you focus your attention on the vibrant salad bar, or will you skillfully select smaller portions of the healthy options available? This guides the client towards mindful eating regardless of their initial reaction to the buffet. Smoking cessation. Rather than simply telling a client not to smoke, a double bind can offer alternative coping mechanisms. When you encounter a trigger that usually makes you want a cigarette, will you choose to utilize the breathing exercises we practiced, or will you listen to the guided meditation designed to calm cravings? This ensures the client engages in a positive behavior instead of reverting to smoking. Promoting overall change. For clients feeling overwhelmed by multiple desired changes, a double bind can prioritize progress. Do you prefer to focus on making the most significant change right away, or would you rather begin with a smaller, more manageable adjustment and address the other areas in subsequent sessions? This subtly reinforces the idea that all desired changes will be achieved, while allowing the client to feel in control of the pacing. The effectiveness of the double bind stems from its elegant simplicity. It doesn't confront the conscious mind directly, avoiding potential resistance. Instead, it works indirectly, planting seeds of suggestion in the fertile ground of the unconscious. Mastering the double bind requires careful crafting of language. The two options presented should be equally acceptable on a conscious level, yet both should subtly guide the unconscious towards the desired outcome. It's a delicate balance, requiring practice and a deep understanding of human psychology. By mastering the double bind, you gain a powerful tool for facilitating positive change. It's not about controlling minds, but about empowering individuals to access their inner resources and achieve their goals by gently aligning the conscious and unconscious minds, creating that crucial parallel track for success.